Preece, you were quite happy at the end there.
Wow, look, we've set ourselves a tough target of winning those last 3 games, and both we've scored very, very late on. But it just shows the desire, the commitment, the lack of fear in the players, that they'll keep going and keep believing. It wasn't a great performance today. Peterborough were a very tough side to play against. There's no way that they came here thinking that their season was over. They wanted to spoil it for us. We probably had the better of the opportunities, but very rarely test the keeper. But I just always felt there would be a chance. There would be a chance, and we got the chance from the penalty spot. I don't think there's any question it was a penalty. And then Sampo, look, I've taken penalties, but that is a pressure. That's a whole season. That's a whole season in his hands, and credit to him. Because the odd person has given him a bit of stick this year. I don't know why. He does so much unseen work for the team. He gives us a platform. Connor wouldn't score 20 goals, and Bashi wouldn't get 15 without him. He's got 11 himself. And I couldn't be more pleased for someone to put us in this position where we go into the last game with an opportunity to get in the playoffs. And that's all we can ask for, All season we've been fighting for that, and now we've got a great chance.
Yeah, it was a battle out there today, wasn't it? There were 35 fouls in the game, and Peterborough committed 22 of them. It was rough and tumble for a lot of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, in the first 5 minutes you could see, every time we countered, they brought us down, and I thought an earlier yellow card could have helped, but we had to find a way, and we made a number of changes. Made a change at half time. Nothing on just his performance, is more that he was on that yellow card, and he's key to our pressing, and the way he presses sometimes. He can arrive a little bit late, and just the way it was with the referee, I just didn't want us to lose a man and then and then our season be gone because of that, and so it was more that than rather anything tactically. But Tomo's come on, done great, got involved, probably was the one who was looking like he could create something, make some great runs forward, and then again arriving in the box and getting pulled down. So. Pleased for him. Remember, he's our player of the season from last year. He's not played too many games this year through injury. So we've lost him. Connor Orr's been out, our top scorer. So we've been without some of our key players. And without Connor, we've managed to get 7 points out of 12. He's probably our talisman. So credit to all the other lads for stepping up. When you lose someone like that.
And a boisterous, loud crowd, especially sort of the last 20-25 minutes, trying to drive us forward.
It got louder, didn't it? It got louder. It was a bit tense and a bit quiet, I thought. But the last 15-20 minutes, you could just feel that there was a bit more energy coming from the crowd, probably because they knew we needed it, and then that sort of wakes them up. That come on, and. We did, last 15-20 minutes we probably looked more likely than we did at any point of the game. Harry Scarborough's had a fairly good chance, a great cross, and he's made a great run across the near, but just couldn't get enough on it. Marco's had one in the middle of the goal. I think he should have done better and scored. Sampo's had a couple. So, we have just started to wind it up a little bit. They've had a couple on the break where they could be dangerous, but never got an end product. So, yeah. Look, it's a team effort, and it's for everybody. Everybody who works here, for all the players, for all the coaching staff, and the fans. We're all in it together. We've got ourselves into this position, and hopefully, we can go on last game of the season and finish the job off.
Yeah, that last game of the season next Saturday down at Gloucester City doesn't really get much bigger, does it, with the way the table is at the moment?
No, look, they can still get in with a win. We can get in with a win. A draw, it's going to be very unlikely, but if miracles happen, possibly you could get in with a draw, but I very much doubt that's going to happen. Got a couple of midweek games which are which will be important. So we'll have to see how those go, and then you just adjust accordingly. But at this minute in time, you know, we're thinking 3 points should be enough with our goal difference.
And we'll want, hopefully, a few fans to follow us down there and cheer us on.
Yeah, look, it's a great place. You know, that you know, Worcestershire, down Worcester and Gloucestershire and the Midlands and down there. Get down there. You know, it's a great place to have a weekend. Have a weekend away, and yeah, you know, it might be one of those moments that you treasure forever. You know, and you don't want to miss out on those. So, yeah, let's get some support down there, and it's tough and it's a long way, but you know, the more the merrier.